Hey guys, what's up? I know it's been like 2 weeks since I made a video. I'm trying to make a week every video every week, English. So I'm probably gonna start recording videos in advance. Right now I'm recording this video. This is probably going up right after I make this video, cause USA Nationals just finished. Well, the awards were just finished. So, in honor of USA Nationals, I decided, hey, I need to make another video. So this video is basically gonna be out of my this is my collection of these are all the plastics I own right now. So I decided, hey, I'll tell everyone what my favorite plastic yo-yos are at the moment, especially out of my collection. So. As you can see, I have a Caribou Lodge Big Dipper. I have a Yo-Yo Factory Replay Pro, Caribou Lodge Yeti 2.0, and a Duncan Freehand Pro. So, obviously the Freehand Pro is going to be a little different compared to the rest of these yo-yos, because these are all 1A yo-yos. Then this is made for 5A particularly. So obviously when it comes to 1A, I'm not really going to count this too much into consideration, considering this yo-yo is designed for a particular style, which is not 1A. And before I tell you anything else about these yo-yos, I'm not really going to get that deep into specifications, because then I have to give you the specifications on every single one of these yo-yos, and I don't want this video to be like 4 minutes of just straight up specifications for all these yo-yos. So now I'll basically just be comparing these off of each other for specs. As I discussed in my Yeti video, the Yeti is a super big yo-yo compared to pretty much every average yo-yo, with a diameter of 63, I believe. If you guys want, you can check out my Yeti 2.0 video. You can just click my channel and go find that video, and then the Big Dipper and the Replay Pro are kind of interesting because they're very similar shaped yo-yos. If you look at them, they both have kind of like the same design in a way, where they have like this cap area with the rims in a way. I guess you could call those rims if you wanted. The only thing that's different is obviously this has like the little, this little stump, as you wish, in the middle of it. And this is the Replay Pro has this is more of like a cap. This is just kind of like part of the yo-yo, and it's like one big piece, and this is kind of like two pieces in a way, it feels. But I do feel that if I don't know if you can tell, but I feel as if the Big Dipper is wider than the Replay Pro. Because in my opinion, out of all these yo-yos, my favorite would be the Big Dipper. So, and I'm judging this by convenience, size, playability, performance, and overall just how enjoyable the yo-yo is. So, obviously, since this isn't as huge as the Yeti, this makes it a lot better It's like more practical, and I feel like it's wider than the Replay by just a little bit, so it's a little better in performance-wise, I'd say, and it's very light as well, so it's great when it comes to moving on the string. Very light, very agile, love it. Although the Yeti is the widest out of all these yo-yos, so that of course would make it the easiest one to land tricks out of. But it being such a big yo-yo, and it kind of feels like it doesn't feel heavy, but it feels bulky, and it feels like a lot in your hand and on the string, but not so much to where it feels like it's heavy and it's slow. So it's very awkward in a way, but it's also a really well playing yo-yo. Or at least compared to something like the Big Dipper, which is a lot smaller and very agile. This is a lot more and a lot bulkier and than something like the Big Dipper or the Replay. But when it comes to 5A, obviously, out of all of these, the obvious choice for me would be the Freehand Pro. It's very well designed. It's the ideal design for any beginning 5A player. In my opinion, it's just a general ingenious design for someone who just wants to kind of dabble into 5A, but they're not sure if they're gonna really get into it. So they get something like the Freehand Pro, which costs just as much as your Replay Pro. So it's the ideal 5A yo-yo. And let's see. The price range of all these yo-yos, two of these are more expensive than the other two, obviously. Those being the Caribou Lodge yo-yos. The Caribou Lodge Big Dipper, this is the Emerald. It was $35. I remember at Worlds the dyed Big Dippers cost $40. So I'm not sure if that's what they're gonna be selling for on Yo-Yo Expert, but they probably will. So a regular Big Dipper is like 35, dyed would be like 40, and then the Replay Pro Yo-Yo Expert Edition just $16, like every other Replay. Yeti, I was corrected in my last Yeti video. The Yo-Yo is actually $30, not $45. That was the previous Yeti, if I'm correct. And then the Freehand Pro is $16, and I believe it comes with its own standard dice. It comes with the standard Duncan dice, but I'm using the ultra weight. It's a Jake Elliott's dice because I bought a cannon and the cannon comes free with one of these, so I got one, and then obviously if you want to go into more expensive end plus yo-yos, you get something like the Big Dipper, but I think the money is well worth it. Big Dipper is definitely my favorite plastic yo-yo I've ever thrown as far as 1A goes. But if you want something that's just really fun, but it's like really well built and really smooth and really relaxing, I suggest a Yeti. But again, that is higher up on the spectrum. And honestly, if you don't want anything that's as huge as the Yeti, because obviously Yeti is really big compared to a lot of other yo-yos, Replay Pro is something you'd want. So if you just want something a little more if you want something practical but still is amazing performance, these are the two yo-yos I'd recommend. These are the two yo-yos I use the most as for plastic yo-yos. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope this helped. If you guys like this video, leave a comment down below if you what you want me to do next. Cause I'm about to go out, do a lot of filming soon, and yeah. See you guys. Wait, I almost forgot. I can't cut this out because I don't got editing software. So I'm going to leave some. I'm going to leave some some social media down below. So if you guys want, you guys go follow me on that. And, you know, leave a comment down below, be like, hey, you know, follow you on Instagrams or whatever. So I'll be like, cool, I'll get back to you guys on that. And, I'm actually planning on doing a Q&A sometime in the near future, maybe, I'm thinking next month in October. So, let me guys know if you'd like to see that. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. So if I do get to that video next month, I'll definitely look at those comments and I'll try and answer your questions best I can. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.